What type of content should I be posting?
The type of content you should start off with is always get to know you content. What does that mean? Basically, like content that people are going to get to know you with. Okay. So now let's say the first post, right? You already have your single out. Talk about that single and try to break it down in multiple ways. We want to do a lyric breakdown. We want to do a regular performance shot. We want to do a music video shot. We want to do a Q&A on it. The next few posts should be more about your message, about who you are as a music artist, because you got to understand the reason why fans are fans is because they find a lot of relatability within these music artists. So the more relatable you are, the easier it is for you to go viral.
As a new music artist, how much content should I be posting?
This is my true advice on this. You have to be 100% aggressive. Like starting off especially, I will post at least 3 to 4 times a day, and you guys are already like, oh my god, 3 to 4 times a day, it's a lot of content. In all honesty, if you want to start the race running, then this is exactly what you need to be doing. The reason why you should be that aggressive is because you're starting off, so people still have to get to know you. And the more you feed the algorithm, the more it's gonna feed you back with views, engagements, likes, shares, bookmarks. So these are things you have to really understand. Start off strong, finish strong.
What if I'm struggling coming up with content? What do you recommend I do to inspire the creative process?
It's actually a very good question because there's a lot of music artists that have this problem. They come up to a roadblock, like a mental block. So reverse engineering everything is really the first option to kind of get your creative juices going. Go through your feed, go through Instagram, go through TikTok, go through YouTube, and find these posts that obviously make you stop and say, why did it make me stop, and take the elements of why it made you stop and apply it to your content. Obviously very simple, right? That's how we find open verses. That's how we find these kind of hooks and these elements that really work. So we're already on social media anyway, so might as well take what works from social media and apply it to your own content. Now the second way is super simple. We have AIs now. ChatGPT is probably one of the most used tools across the entire world right now. Why? Because it's going to give you the information that you don't have to go search for. So instead of you going on Google and say, hey, how many ideas or whatever, go on ChatGPT and ask it this simple prompt. List 100 content ideas for an artist that is in R&B and sings this type of soul, and this is the type of message, and I want to reach this type of audience. And it's going to give you so many content ideas. But keep in mind that ChatGPT is going to give you basic ideas. You're only going to use this element to start your creative juices to, obviously flow. This is not going to be a copy and paste situation. Do not do that because it's not going to work.
Which social media platforms do you recommend I post content on?
I'll be honest, the big three, and that's Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Obviously, YouTube Shorts, but that's a part of YouTube. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to post on these big three is because TikTok it's the system of TikTok, the algorithm of TikTok is already built for you to be introduced to a lot more new people than Instagram and YouTube. The reason I say that is because let's think about the difference in between TikTok Live and then Instagram Live. When you're going through your feed on Instagram, you never run into a live feed. You always see just that circle. As opposed to TikTok, it's already introducing you to a bunch of people as you're scrolling up on the feed. So this algorithm is already inclined to basically push you to new people. Now with Instagram, it has more of a balance. It focuses on your followers, so it shows it to about 25% of your followers, and then it shows obviously your content to new non-followers. And especially with this new trial reels feature that they have, they're constantly showing, if you use it, obviously they're constantly showing your material to non-followers who might like your content. So that's why I kind of just focus on the big three. And obviously we always want to focus on YouTube because this is the long format of social media. So your music videos go there, your Q&As can go there, a bunch of different things. So the sequence for me is you start off with TikTok, then you move on to Instagram, then you move on to YouTube. Here's an extra bonus tip for those people who are trying to stay consistent on posting on all of your social media platforms, because I know it can be overwhelming. So here's my advice. I know it's hard to stay consistent, so I need you to find the least busiest day that you have out of the week. That could be on the weekends, that could be on a Monday, whatever time that is. And what you're gonna do is that day you're gonna focus on creating a lot of different content ideas that either relate to your music, your message, who you are as an artist, as a person, your clothing style. It could literally be about so many different things. Once you're done with your content idea list, you're gonna start creating these videos. My really big piece of advice for you right off the bat is to try to create a lot of different videos on that one day. The whole point is to stockpile so that you can stay consistent. We have 7 days out of the week. If you want to post every single day, then on that less busiest day, I suggest you create 7 different videos. And then obviously the next week you continue to create 7. Now, you can become a champ if you create more than 7 videos. That way, the next less busiest day, you obviously take care of something else that might be more important. You might need to obviously go to the recording studio, get some new music out, etc., etc. Me as a marketer, I have stockpiled over 50 different videos that allows me to post for the next 3 to 4 months. So this is a good and quick way to stay consistent so that you won't have to worry about creating throughout the week. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, like and subscribe. Subscribe always helps us on this channel, and there's tons of more information coming up. You already know it's your boy Israel, and we are at YC Labs. You guys have a great weekend and a happy new year. Let's go.